Hey guys, there are a lot of industries that you can get involved in and make six figures. Here's how I became an independent adjuster and made over 100,000 in less than a year. Follow me. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you guys through how to make that phone call when you get to the site, how to take the pictures, what to look out for as an adjuster. And once you're watching this video, you can actually, on your way to the site, you can pull up this video, watch it, and pretty much, it'll be a guide for you to make sure that you don't make any mistakes. This will help you avoid doing a re-inspection and all of that. So you got your claim. It's the scariest thing ever, but I promise you, once you make that phone call, it gets easier with each phone call, okay? You got the claim, you're calling, what do you say? And here's how I've done it. I mean, I'm sure there are many ways, but this will be a guide for you. I know when I started, if I saw something like this, it would definitely be helpful. So you got the claim. I called a customer, gring, gring. Customer picks up, "Hi, my name is Joe Danso and I'm the field adjuster assigned to your claim. I'm just giving you a call to introduce myself, schedule a time for an inspection, and answer any media questions that you may have." And that's it. It's as simple as that. You say that, obviously they respond, you guys set a date, and sometimes it will go as smooth as that. Sometimes they may have questions. And I know being new in the industry, you don't have the answers to every single question. And here's how I've handled it. If they pose a question and you don't have the immediate answer, all you do is tell them, "Let me check in with my manager and get back with you." You're gonna appreciate that, you're honest, and you didn't put yourself in a bad position. You got to the site, you're at the risk. What you're gonna do first is, introduce yourself to the client, ask them any questions that they may have, and then, you go ahead and start the inspection. So here's how this typically goes. I come, "Hi, Mrs. Customer," I introduce myself. "My name is Joe Danso. I'm the field adjuster that spoke with you over the phone. We have an inspection today." And then I'll follow up with this question. "Do you have any damages inside?" If this is a, exterior claim where it's a wind or hail damage, do you have any damages inside that you would like for us to look at? And this is just to help you, again, to make sure that you don't have to come back out here. If they have the damages, you can take care of it, right? But you ask that question, they don't have it, and now you start to take your pictures. And I will walk you guys through how I take my pictures and the process that I do. And I know, again, I promise you, if I had this in the beginning, this would have been great for me. So that's why I'm making this video. Hey guys, so before we do the walkthrough, here's one thing that I do that will save you time when you get home, because you guys know with it, when you come out and do the inspection, you have the pictures, and you take all the pictures, the measurements, all of that stuff. But the hardest part is when you get home, right? And you got to do the reports, label the pictures, all of that stuff. So here's one thing that I do while I'm on the site, and it makes my job a lot easier when I get home, and it's the report. I mean, when you get these assignments from the insurance companies, usually they have a guideline, they have a narrative. So here are the three-step process for every elevation when I'm taking the pictures. So I take an overview to show the entire elevation, and then I take my close-ups, right? When I get close, get the pictures of the damages. So when the file reviewer is looking at these pictures, they know where it's located, right? If they see the overview and then they see a close-up, they know that this close-up is from this elevation. And then here's the third process on, again, saving you time when you get home on the reports is, as I have my sample, I have this on my notes on my iPhone, right? So I go in, any findings from this elevation, I type it all in the report while I'm there. So step one is taking the picture of the overview. Step two is the close-up. Step three is the report of the findings. And you repeat this on every elevation. So after the walkthrough, the next thing I look out for is measuring the siding, measuring the gutters, the downspouts, your overhang eave, and the list goes on. As I'm walking through the inspection, here's what I do. So we get overhang eave, and then we measure the gutters, then we measure the shingle, we measure the pitch gauge, Then you will lift the shingle to check for drip edge, ice and water shield. So after all of this is done, now you get on the roof. I have a garage front slope. So I have GFS. Then I'll have my wind and hail. If I found any damages, you list them there. If there are any soft metals, you want to also list them there. So when you go back home and you look this particular slope, you know what's on the slope, so you can write a better estimate. Then we go to the next one, garage back slope. On the main roof, I have left slope and I have right slope. Then you take the overviews. If you have any damages, you list them there. You take your overviews, it's the same thing applies. Overview first, and then you have your close-up. You go to the next slope, overviews first, and then you have your close-up. So there you have it, folks. You got, we went through how to make the phone calls, how to approach the client, how to take your overviews, elevations. The same thing applies to when you get on the roof, and your overhang eaves. All of those will be listed in the video. But as you can see, weather switched up on us very fast, and this actually will happen on the field. So as you get better, you will learn to, before you go out in the field, inspect and check the weather to make sure that it's not raining that day, and that will also save you time. So I hope you guys find this helpful. If you have any questions, leave them below. So like, share, subscribe for more information down the road. Talk to you guys soon.